Going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a EDC video. So I'm a big proponent of carrying tools that you're going to use every day. You know, I carry a firearm no matter where I'm at, permission or not. I carry a knife every day, carry a flashlight every day. So something I'm very interested in. I figured I'd make a video on it, explaining why I carry it, what I carry, and how I carry it. So first things first, this is my pocket knife. So this is a Quartermaster Roper. I don't think these are made anymore. I got this as a wedding present from my groomsmen. Very sentimentally attached to this. Quartermaster, you can see there, Quartermaster, it's in the Texas T finish. So the scales are titanium. This is gonna kill me, but I can't remember what the blade steel is. It's numbered, it's 163 out of 300. I know there was a lot of controversy on these knives. They ended up finding out they were made in China, but I don't give a shit. I love this thing. It's got a wicked edge on it. My buddy Stumpy has sharpened this a few times for me. I think like 3 since I've had it. I've had it for about 8 years. I carry it tip up with the clip on this side. So that's my knife. It's got a bearing in it, real easy to open. I use it for everything. I mean, you do the whole beer bottle open thing with it. I've cut the living shit out of myself with this knife. Actually, this knife actually put me in the hospital one time on a service call. I went to go cut a polyurethane tube like this, and it right through my thumb. Had to go get stitches, or actually glue. But yeah, good knife. Next is my pocket light. So this is a Goon Beam. I know, very cringy name, but I was at a Spectre Solutions match, and they had sponsored the match. So a lot of the guys had their weapon monolights on their rifles from this company. I mean, I'm gonna stick to what I have on my rifles, but I figured I'd give the pocket light a try. So it's actually pretty surprising for how big it is, how much candela it has. There's 3 modes, so it's like full power, touch it once, it goes to a mid, that might be full actually, and then it goes to a low power. So if you're like fumbling with your keys in your door or looking for something in your car, it's cool. It's got the little finger clip on it. You know, you look like a cool guy running around with this thing, but I don't know, for what it is, it's cool. It was only $60, so I mean, at that point, you just get it. It's a rechargeable battery. This is probably going to be the next thing I cut out of my EDC. My buddy John works for Modlite, and I want to support the homies, so I'll probably be getting a Modlite shortly. But this is what I have right now, and this is what I use. Next up is my firearm. So this is a Smith & Wesson 2.0 Performance Center Core Edition. It's pretty old. I've had it for a long time. I don't know the exact year I got it, but it's got over 10,000 rounds on it. I carry this, I train with it, I shoot it, I compete with it. This is the gun that I use for everything. I have another pistol I haven't brought up, but this is what I use. It's an A&R design holster. I had to modify it. In my car, I had like a holster clip that I used to use. I hated it, took it apart, and this is the remnants of it, of the little terrible modification with just a Dremel and a grinder. So A&R, I would use Northern Pine Concealment because those are the homies. Grant and Alex, gotta support them, but they don't offer a holster for this gun, or that's what I would be using. The gun itself, let me clear it. It was in my waistband. Clear it. I've rebuilt the whole slide internals, replaced some of the things like the slide lock and stuff because it did get worn out. You know, not like most people in the tactical gun space where, you know, I use what everyone else has used. No, I use what I like and what fits me the best, and this is it. I really like Smith & Wesson. I get a lot of shit for it. I don't really care. These are good guns. On top is an SRO, X300, Apex trigger, Floyd Customs magwell. This I think is the EDC magwell. I use the small back strap because I have little pygmy hands. It's ported, super dirty right now, but good gun. For magazines, I use just the standard magazines with a +5 Floyd's base plate or mag extension, and I carry Federal HSTs. So let me charge this back up. I know people might cringe, but this thing's pointing at my nuts all day, so I think it'll be okay if I charge it back up on video. So put this back in the holster. Wallet is a cheap Maxpedition bifold. It's old. You can see it's in the shape of my ass cheek. I carry it in my back right pocket. Just my ID and cards in it. So here's my keys. Another thing I carry every day, obviously, you have to. I used to be one of those real crazy EDC dudes and had all the dumb bullshit pens and glass breakers on it. It's stupid. I got rid of all that stuff. It used to have a key bar on it with a whole bunch of keys that I never used, so I took that off. This is actually the clip for the key bar. I used to be real big into everything being titanium, so that clip's titanium. The actual ring is titanium. The only keys I have on it are my house key, work toolbox keys, work padlocks keys, work keys. I have a lanyard that my cousin Johnny made me, like probably maybe like 11, 12 years ago. Things used to be a different color. It's pretty gross now, but I like it. And then I have a Grid Life lanyard. So Grid Life is like a music festival racetrack event. If you guys don't know, I'm really into cars. I have a car I'm building on the other side of the camera here. But it's old, it's crusty. You can barely you can barely read that it says Grid Life now. And on the back, it used to have all the racetracks that Grid Life went to. Those have worn off. I got this at the first Grid Life event I've ever been to. I think it's pretty cool. I actually found this on the ground, but cool. Another thing that I always have on me are battery banks. So this one is really old. This is a Anker. I don't know the exact specs on this. I know it's the bigger one of the ones they offer. It's pretty old, so I don't even know if they sell this one anymore. You can tell it's old because it has micro SDs instead of the new, whatever the fuck the new one's called. This one, whatever this one is. I tell everyone to get these for the price point that these things are. They're great. I get about 8 to 9 charges on my phone of these. I have an old phone, so I have to use these because my phone dies a lot. I don't feel the need to get a new phone if it still works. I get a lot of shit for that because I have a very old phone. I have an S10 Plus, believe it or not. Very old. But I use these a lot. Got a one of our group stickers on it. Shout out to PST. And then just dudes I support: Pro Function, Spectre, Northern Pine. And I got an A&R. I know, conflicting holster companies. And then I just went to switch to these Nest Outs. My honest opinion, these things fucking suck. I get like 2 charges out of this. I think the accessory packs that these come with the flashlight, like the floodlight that comes off the top and the little bipod that they have on the bottom, I think it's a really cool idea, but they suck as a battery bank. I get like 2 charges out of this thing and it's dead. There's been times where I've actually really needed it and this is the only one I had and it was dead and it sucks. So it is waterproof, it looks sweet. That's all I can say about it. I don't know if they make a bigger one. If they make a bigger one, maybe that's the one to get. I know they make a smaller one, like a 1 cell, but I probably won't be buying any more of these. If you need a battery bank, get an Anker. And then something new that I'm into is wristwatches. So I know a lot of people are into this. This was gifted to me by a buddy, a good friend of mine. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. This is a Seiko 5S sport watch. I don't know the specs on it, sorry. Something I'm new into. Like I said, it was a gift. I really, really, really like this thing. I like the color. It's got like the brushed aluminum with the tan strap. It's just cool. The illumination's cool on it. It's a day date. I'm drawing a blank on the movement, but it's cool on the back. It's got like the exposed gears. You kind of see it underneath the strap with a crystal cover. I don't know. I'm really glad he gave me this. It's something that he's really into, and I try to share the same hobbies as pretty much my brothers. So something we could talk about. I know that he probably didn't think I was very appreciative of this, but this really means a lot to me. That's a lot of things in my EDC is something that was either given to me or something I've had for a long time. And I get weirdly sentimental over things. So yeah, cool watch, nice, looks nice on my wrist. I always get compliments on it. Been wearing it so much I'm getting a tan line. But yeah, there's my wristwatch, and I think that's everything. Oh, and my belt. So if you're gonna carry a gun, you need a good belt. So I have a Core Essentials belt. It's like a zip tie. It's pretty cool. I have it off because I made this video once already and I hated it, so I'm making a new one. It's kind of got like zip tie ridges in it. You put it in to the buckle, and then you just cinch it tight, and it zips where it is. This thing is probably close to the end of its life. I just recently lost a lot of weight. Trying not to be a fat piece of shit my whole life, so I'm trying to lose the weight. And there's grooves on where it would sit constantly. You kind of see it there. I'm way past that now, and it gets stuck where those ridges were. So this is kind of beat up and ripped here, so it kind of always flaps out. If I don't have it in my belt loop, it drives me nuts and sticks out of my shirt. But I got another like 10-20 pounds to lose, so I probably won't get a new belt until then. But great belt, super sturdy. I haven't really had any problems with it, besides me losing weight and not want to go where it's been sitting for how many years I've had it. But I like this belt. It's a little chewed up from where I carry appendix. I do carry appendix. But yeah. And then last but not least is my wedding ring. This is obviously something that means a lot to me. I haven't taken it off. I haven't gone a full day probably since I put it on. This is 8 years. I've been with my wife for 17 years. Jesus, 17 years. I almost forgot the date. It's a cool, just cool ring, man. I don't know. It means a lot. You know, the commitment of marriage means a lot to me. I know a lot of people that I hang out with don't really care about that, but I love my wife. We have our ups and downs, but ring means a lot to me. But that's my EDC. You guys got any questions or you want to hate on it? I know a lot of you like to hate on my shit, but yeah, man. I hope this is stuff that interests you guys. I'm trying to do more videos. Kind of hard to do. Don't have a lot of stuff. I want to start reviewing classes and matches, which I think would be pretty cool. Do like a kit breakdown of what I'm taking to the match and then how it worked at the match. Maybe I'll borrow some friends' guns. I have a lot of buddies that have pretty high dollar stuff and are willing to let me use it. So, and then I'm going to do some reviews on people's kits. The whole reason I made this channel. I want to go through and talk to people of about their kits, their use points for it, why they pick that stuff, and how they use it. And I think that'd be pretty cool. Go to an event, pick a person, talk to them about what they have, what they run, as long as they're okay with it, and then you know, film them shooting a little bit. I don't do a lot of editing in my videos. It's something I'm learning about now. But if you guys got any pointers, suggestions, please leave a comment. I'm always willing to learn. So thanks for watching. If you like it and you want to support me, support the channel, I should say, because I'm obviously not making any money off this. It's just something that I'm into. Drop a like, please subscribe. I'd like to get, over 100 subscribers. I think that'd be pretty cool. So that 100 of you care about what I actually have to say and throw out into the nothingness void. So not just me talking to myself in the garage. So thanks for watching. I appreciate every one of you. Thanks. Bye.